Hello, gang. Little chat today about going after what you want, but also finding the right balance between not having to constantly strive for everything all the time. Society is a constant rat race of, well, society currently, as we speak, in the majority of countries that are developing, is a constant rat race where we are striving to have things, to do things, to sort of build up who we are as a person through tangible goals rather than actually recognizing who we are as a person to our core. And it's like all these accolades that can be added onto us to try and inflate our ego and make us feel like we've achieved stuff. But in reality, what it comes down to is following what your soul's purpose is. And your soul's purpose will always come true by following your heart. So you have to listen to what's going on here. And we're so tapped in and tuned in to our head and our mind and our intellectual side of everything that we oftentimes forget that actually there's a feeling here. When we know that something is right, we can feel that. Plenty of times I've had conversations with people, and if you really tune in to what you're feeling here in that very moment, you can feel the authenticity of somebody else's words, or you can feel the authenticity of whether you want something or not. I've spent a lot of time recently using a pendulum. It's actually really interesting. A pendulum is basically a little thing on a string or a wire. A chain is the word that I want. A crystal on a chain, and you can hold it still and it will move depending on your consciousness and how your consciousness is transforming through the energy of that crystal. And I've realized more recently that I actually have that ability to know a yes or a no answer at every moment in time. But because we're always thinking about the next thing, we're not able to actually recognize when we're feeling yes and when we're feeling no. So, little challenge for myself is that I'm starting to try and not rely on the pendulum to give me answers to things, because actually relying on divination is taking away from your inner truth within itself. But to actually recognize, okay, in this moment, I would probably know what my pendulum would say. And if I know what my pendulum would say, that means that I know what my heart is saying because it's coming from here. And the more that I can follow my heart, the more that I'm then going to make the right decisions that are going to align me with my soul's purpose and bring me into collaboration with people that are on the right path, people that are on the same similar path as me, or opportunities that are aligned with things that are going to bring me towards more people that are going to collaborate with me. Being in Bali and being in this space where I'm on my own, not entirely, but on my own, having the freedom to do what I want is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Probably not once in a lifetime because I'm going to make it happen again. But it's one of those times when you actually take a step back from your normal life, and it's so easy to be in your hometown and to be doing all the things that you normally would be doing and following the rules that you have set for yourself that feel like they're constrictive and that you've got to do that. But in reality, we've always got another choice to be able to do exactly whatever the hell we want in any moment. We could throw everything up and change our path entirely. But there's no point in doing that unless you have a pure reason. And the purest reason of all, coming back to what I was saying, is the reason when you feel it from here. So if you have a desire, if you have something that is here and you're like, I really would love to do that one day, all you have to do is start taking a step towards that. Not even each day, one step every week. Towards that, to start bringing it into fruition, because if you don't start taking those steps, they're not going to happen, and it's not going to happen probably even within your lifetime, because it will be, oh, I'll do it next week, oh, I'll do it the week after. But if you bring an idea to the forefront of your mind and check with your heart to make sure it's definitely something that feels aligned to you, then I 100% guarantee that it's something that's going to make you happy. And if something makes you happy, that's all that really matters. If it makes you happy and it allows you to live from a place of authenticity that's bringing joy and happiness to the world outside of you as well, then it's something that you should go after. That is kind of how I live my life, hence why I'm here, hence why I now have 2 careers in the space of about a year. I don't really know how this has all happened, but I'm not putting it down to entirely manifestation. Manifestation is a tool that allows you to believe what is possible to achieve, but bringing it into fruition is done by aligned action. So you've got to have both sides, the feminine and the masculine, to be able to come together and create the life that you actually desire. And I've gone from being a depressed teenager, feeling like I was incapable of doing anything, incapable of talking to people, having no confidence, feeling almost ashamed of who I was, and knowing that I had more to give the world, but not really being sure of how to unlock that. Going from that to who I believe myself to be right now as I speak to you is a whole another level. Like, I can't fathom how much I've changed, which is very, very exciting, and I love that for me. But I know that if it's possible for me, then it's possible for everybody else as well. So limitations are only put onto you by yourself. Other people can put limitations onto you, but in reality, if you choose to ignore them or if you choose to accept them, then that comes down to you. So at the end of the day, the best thing to do is start telling yourself, even if it feels delusional at the time, tell yourself what you know is potentially possible, even if it is just a bigger dream that you one day imagine that could be amazing for you. So yes, my words, maybe wisdom, don't know whether wisdom is the right word, but my words for the day. I also have some more exciting stuff to come, kind of in relation to this. Obviously I'm still doing my fitness coaching. I'm still tattooing when I get back in the UK, which I'm still debating when that's going to be, but I will keep you all updated. There is a wait list in my tattoo Instagram bio. I'll drop it in the description below as well. That is for tattoo dates when I first come back. Other thing to note is my mindset type of stuff that I'm expanding my coaching towards. So I want to slightly pivot my coaching. I'm still going to do the fitness coaching, one-to-one things, and maybe some challenges and stuff coming up too. But my mindset coaching is what I really want to focus on. So I've got some exciting new things on the way there. A potential 6-week course, which is going to be all about releasing the limitations. Bear with. That was housekeeping. Where was I? 6-week course, yes. Mindset 1-to-1 might be something that's on the horizon as well. Working with people to release limitations, blockages, things that they feel are holding themselves back, to really identify how they would then like to move forward within their life to actually start unlocking dream things and things that allow them to live a life of joy, ease and excitement, essentially. So a couple of things I've got on the horizon. Nothing to be confirmed just yet, but I will keep you all updated. But yes, that's a little update from me. Thank you for listening. Make sure you subscribe and like. And yes, let me know your comments if anything resonates with you today. I would love to hear about that. And also, if anyone has any words for me while I'm here, I miss you all, and I can't wait to update you all with all my life experiences once I'm home. Thanks, guys.